The tricks narcissists use to blame others for their faults. Here's another video illustrating the fallout from spending time with narcissists. First, please know how much I appreciate you watching this video. The narcissist loves themselves far too much, that they can't offer an idea or explanation like regular people can. They are so focused on their children and their expenses that they cannot see the forest for the trees. Let me just say right off the bat that they are sloppy and dirty. To a narcissist, there is no such thing as an apology. If there is no other option left, then regret will be voiced. Even when they claim they're sorry, they never mean it. They shift the blame onto others in order to avoid taking any kind of personal accountability. Here are 3 ways narcissists avoid taking responsibility for their flaws that we'll be discussing today. They won't apologize if they get caught. Instead, they plan to do everything in their power to escape the predicament. A narcissist would rather not face their own flaws if there is no one else to blame for them. They'd recreate an event from their past in order to put it out of their minds. Nobody outside of this debate gives a hoot about this. Narcissists have a hard time taking criticism well, even when it isn't directed at them directly. So imagine how much harder it is for them to take when it is. So keeping up appearances as if nothing has happened will make people trust you more. For a narcissist, a successful makeup or reconciliation session is predicated on a few constants. The reason for this is that they like to play for long periods of time. It doesn't matter if the narcissist is a family member, a friend, or a romantic interest. Narcissism is a personality trait that can occur in everyone. Narcissists know they've caused pain, yet they'll go to great lengths to prevent themselves from having to apologize. Instead of engaging in civil discourse with you, they may choose to ignore or dismiss you out of hand. They'll act as if nothing happened and shower you with presence and affection. Given the success they've had with this strategy, they should understand right away why you're drawn to them. If you pretend like nothing occurred, your narcissistic ex might try to patch things up. But if you adopt their approach, you will keep experiencing the same unproductive cycles. Narcissists never change their strategies. They're trying to persuade you that shaking their hand again is for the best. After a few months or even weeks, you'll notice they've reverted back to old methods of doing things, even if it seemed like they were doing well at first. If you constantly remind a narcissist of their past successes, they will begin to reflect on those occasions. If they want to emotionally corner you, they could go to great lengths to rehash prior grievances. Your life will only move forward if you stop focusing on the narcissist's past mistakes and start living in the present. Sometimes it's too obvious to observe that a narcissist is judging each of their actions on their own merits. In spite of this overwhelming proof, they continue to deny responsibility and refuse to apologize. Nonetheless, they will not think twice about pointing the finger of guilt in your direction if you are actually to blame. In spite of your repeated denials of any wrongdoing, they will persist in trying to convince you that you are guilty. They can't hide their hypocrisy any longer. It's too glaring. When a narcissist doesn't want to take responsibility for their behavior, they tend to be very forgiving of those they hurt. The narcissist may give the impression that they accept what you are saying even if they do not. It's a tactic to make you think your voice is being heard when, in fact, it's meant to deceive you. If any of these factors or others come into play, the narcissist may show regret. On the other hand, a narcissist has never and will never be in this position. Neither they nor anything they said ever meant what they said. Even if you might find fault in these actions, narcissists don't see any. It's inconceivable that someone would blame themselves for something they know they had nothing to do with causing. They are at a loss to explain their behavior and may feel driven to make amends. If they are called out on their misbehavior, all they can say is, "Okay, I'm sorry," rather than actually owning up to what they did. So they are continuously looking for ways to justify their actions and avoid responsibility for them. They're continuously coming up with fresh reasons not to take accountability for their actions. They consider it nothing more than an exit strategy. Finally, narcissists frequently resort to seduction when they are unable to achieve their goals through other means. Narcissists would sooner resort to physical or verbal abuse than talk things out with their partner. They have a way of swaying people's emotions with their seductive remarks. They will try to prove their innocence and earn your forgiveness by making you believe they did nothing wrong. For them, you're nothing more than a chess piece. Some sexual predators believe that if they can get close enough to their victims, they may convince them that they are truly sorry and want nothing more than to have sexual contact with them. Let me be quite clear. Do not fall for that distraction. Is it even possible to believe them now, after all the lies they've told? If they can get away with it once, why would they stop? Instead of fixing the real issue, they kiss and make up. Due to their high level of generalization, they are able to offer only cosmetic adjustments to the current situation. Self-centered people have a hard time taking responsibility for their actions and don't see the point in apologizing to anyone, including themselves. There needs to be some form of compromise on both sides if the couple is going to get back together. Yet we intend to show the narcissist the unforgiving truth that exists outside their own warped illusions. We can't afford to give them another chance to hurt us, or we'll lose everyone. We can't allow that to take place. In closing, I'd like to express my gratitude for you taking the time to watch this. In the comment section below, please express your thoughts on the topic. Simply subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive alerts whenever a new video is published. Nothing short of eternal appreciation can express how much we value your attention to this matter. That means a lot to me, and I truly cherish and appreciate it. Thanks.